Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled beside a lush green forest, lived a hard-working farmer named Kale. Kale owned a very special animal, a magnificent water buffalo named Bodhi. Now, Bodhi wasn't just any buffalo. It was strong, loyal, and incredibly intelligent. Kale and Bodhi were more than just a farmer and his animal. They were the best of friends. Every morning, they would head to the fields together, Bodhi pulling the heavy plow with ease, his powerful muscles rippling under the sun. Kale would often talk to Bodhi, sharing his thoughts and dreams, and Bodhi would listen patiently, occasionally letting out a soft, understanding moo. One hot afternoon, as Kale and Bodhi were resting under the shade of a large banyan tree, a tiger, sleek and cunning, emerged from the edge of the forest. The tiger had been watching the powerful buffalo for days, marveling at its strength. He had never seen a creature so mighty, yet so gentle and obedient to the small human. Curiosity got the better of him. He padded silently towards them. "Greetings, human," the tiger said, his voice a low rumble. Kale, startled, stood up cautiously. "And greetings to you, mighty buffalo. I am Raja, the king of this jungle. I've been observing you. Tell me, human," Raja continued, his amber eyes fixed on Kale, "how do you command such a powerful beast? He could crush you in an instant, yet he follows your every word. What is your secret?" Kale, thinking quickly, smiled. He knew the tiger was trying to understand the bond between them, but he also sensed a chance for a little fun. "Ah, Raja," he said with a knowing look, "it's no secret. I possess something very special, something you don't have. It's called intelligence." The tiger's ears perked up. "Intelligence? What is this intelligence? Does it make you strong?" he asked, intrigued. "It's better than strength," Kale replied. "It allows me to think, to plan, and to create things. It's what makes humans the masters of their own destiny." The tiger was fascinated. "I want this intelligence," he declared. "Can you give me some?" Kale stroked his chin, pretending to think deeply. "Oh," he said slowly, "it's a very precious thing. I don't carry it with me all the time. In fact, I left my intelligence at home today to keep it safe. If you'd like, I can go and fetch it for you." The tiger's eyes lit up. "Yes, please, go and bring it," he urged. But Kale hesitated. "I would, but I'm a bit worried. While I'm gone, you might get hungry and decide to eat my dear friend Bodhi." The tiger quickly shook his head. "No, no, I promise I won't touch your buffalo. I give you my word as king of the jungle." Kale still looked doubtful. "Promise is good, but your instincts are strong. I have an idea, to make sure my buffalo is completely safe. Let me tie you to this banyan tree. It will only be for a short while, until I return with the intelligence. Then I'll untie you immediately." The tiger, desperate to get his paws on this magical intelligence, agreed without a second thought. "Fine, tie me up, but be quick." So Kale took the thick rope he used for the plow and securely tied the tiger to the massive trunk of the banyan tree. The tiger didn't even flinch, his mind completely focused on the prize he was about to receive. Once the tiger was completely immobilized, Kale walked over to Bodhi and gave him a gentle pat. Then he gathered a large pile of dry straw and twigs and placed it all around the tied-up tiger. He looked at the tiger, a mischievous glint in his eye, and said, "All right, Raja. Are you ready to receive my intelligence?" The tiger nodded eagerly. Kale then lit a torch. "Here it is." He shouted and touched the flame to the dry straw. Whoosh! The fire burst to life, crackling and surrounding the terrified tiger. The heat was intense, and the tiger roared in fear and pain, struggling against the ropes. "What are you doing?" he bellowed. "This isn't intelligence, this is fire." Kale calmly stood back with Bodhi and replied, "This, my friend, is intelligence. It's the ability to think your way out of a dangerous situation, and to know when you're being tricked." The fire singed the tiger's beautiful coat, and in a panic, he gave a mighty heave fueled by adrenaline. Snap! The ropes broke. With a yelp of pain and humiliation, the tiger fled back into the jungle, never to bother the farmer or his buffalo again. From that day on, the tiger carried the scorch marks on his fur, a permanent reminder of the farmer's intelligence. And Kale and Bodhi continued their peaceful life, their friendship stronger than ever, proving that true power lies not in brute force, but in a clever mind and a loyal heart. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Fairy Tales for more amazing adventures. See you next time.